Hello everyone, Luke Full Smith here, and I'm going to review something that started in 2010. um, I'm going to be reviewing this video will be reviewing The Walking Dead, the main series, and then I'll start reviewing the spin-offs. So next week I'll be reviewing Tales of the Walking Dead, and then when I've finished it, I'll review Fear the Walking Dead, and so on and so on. So, The Walking Dead, as I was, for some reason, I knew it was out, but I never watched it before. I only started watching it this year. I don't know why I didn't watch it sooner. I normally like zombie films, but for some reason, I like grades past this one. I really don't know why. Now, set in 2010, I'm pretty sure it was the first episode was come out in 2010. Basically follows a cop, Rick Grimes, as he gets himself into a coma via gunshot. Basically, a attacked on the force on the job. Goes into a coma and wakes up in the midst of a zombie outbreak. The zombie apocalypse, the wildfire virus. It turned out to be. I actually found out the name of what happened. It's basically a wildfire virus, like in space somehow, and essentially like everyone got infected with it. So anyone could turn at any time, like if they die or get like injured. So they basically have to survive and hope for the best. Um, and like as like the episodes go on in the first series, I think the first series only had 6 episodes. It was a short it was a short series, but after that it got more fleshed out. Like Rick actually recovers, finds out he's in the midst of a zombie outbreak. He goes out, finds these a group of people in Atlanta. Then he has to like rejoin with his group, and then he has to go back to Atlanta to sort something else out, to get guns and that, and you have to go back and forth. It's basically like a lot of like back and forth and like survival sort of thing. And as these seasons like go on, more more is like discovered, like more people join the group. More people unfortunately die, and they discover like different communities, such as the even though it's not really a community, it's basically a farm. What they come across after Rick's son accidentally gets shot, so they have to take refuge in a in a farmhouse, which luckily the guy who owns it, Herschel, is a vet. I mean, yeah, a vet for human stuff. Basically the same thing. I mean, yeah, it's like no other doctors around. What, go with it. Um, Carl survived, his son, and they basically had to be kicked out, but instead they found out that the barn was full of walkers, which they call them walkers. They don't call them zombies, even though that's what they are. They just call them walkers. They do have like other names, like some other communities call them different names, like biters or nippers or like shufflers, that sort of thing. But the main name is walkers in this. So yeah, it turns out that Herschel has been keeping a load of walkers in a barn because he thinks that like they're innocent or they can be saved. I mean, it's been a while since I saw it. That was in like season 2 of it. But yeah, like as the seasons go on, more and more character development is brought to attention, and like more storylines and like more side storylines come up. And there's also like more like communities, like like to be fair, like I can't really remember the governor's community, but that was like a like the first community they sort of like come across, even though it was only like one that come across it. but the rest of them found this abandoned prison. Well, not really abandoned, because there were some prisoners still in there, but luckily they had to work together, and unfortunately the prisoners died quickly. But that was like the main, like the main sort of place where they lived at, and it was like all walled off and everything, so it was like perfect. However, they had to repair the fences at some time, which in the zombie outbreak you kind of have to like protect your borders, that sort of thing. Something England is not too good at. But it's like places like that, and then like they get like in later seasons. Is there someone calling me? I don't know. I can hear stuff. And like in later seasons, they discover like more communities like Alexandria, the Hilltop, the Kingdom. And like I think at the end of it, they discover like the Commonwealth, which has like a really shady commissioner. But it's like really interesting on like who the bad guys are, and you're trying to figure out why are they so bad. It's like what happened in their lives that turned them so evil. Some of them got like decent backstory lore, but some of them didn't. It's like the what was it, like Negan? Like Negan is one of my favourite characters. Like he was so evil, but Rick ended up giving him another chance, and now he's like working for good. Like he's actually working for the for the heroes of the of the story, and that's why he's got a spin-off. Like Dead City, he's working with Maggie, even though he's the one that killed her husband in front of in front of her. So she does not forgive him. Like she hates him. But apparently they're working together in Dead City. But I will not be watching that until after I watch the rest of them. So yeah, it's like really good. It's so good. I want to try and keep this short, because otherwise it'll just take so long if I go into like every single little detail, that sort of thing. Like another community is Oceanside, which is like a female only community. It's like apparently all the men died fighting the saviors, fighting like Negan's group, so all the women has basically banded together and they just got a community on their own now. Another one is the I don't know the actual name of the this community, but they live in a scrap heap. Like Jadis is the main one, or Anne, but again, I feel like that one, it wasn't so much of a like community where they basically live in. Rick just goes through there, like asks them for something, gets declined, and he either gets kidnapped or goes off again. So I don't really know what to think of that community. It's a bit of a strange one, really. I know some of the characters from said communities will have like spin-off shows, like obviously like Negan's got one. Jadis, she's going to be in World Beyond, and I think maybe some scenes in another spin-off series, like the One Who Lives, the because that one tells the story of Michonne, who's Rick's love interest, and she's trying to find Rick, and Rick's at the CRM, trying to figure out how the hell to get out. Like I said, I've only heard like snippets of it. I haven't seen any of the shows because I ain't got there yet. Fear the Walking Dead's gonna take a while. Fear the Walking Dead's gonna take like, well, I'm on halfway through season 2 at the minute, and it's 8 seasons. Luckily, World Beyond is a short season. I know I got to watch Daryl Dixon. That's got 3 seasons out at the minute, and they're filming a 4th. So yeah, it's going to be a long one. A World Beyond has only got 2 seasons, so that should be a pretty shortish thing. So yeah, but yeah, that's been it. So, like, I'm not going to say too much. I know it's been like an old show. I mean, like they finished up the Walking Dead main story. Now, I heard rumours that they are going to be doing a season 12, but the way the Walking Dead ended, I don't think they will. Like the spin-offs is going to carry on from it anyway, so I don't think they will continue on the main story. But I'm going to leave it here. I hope everyone had a good day and a good week so far. It's a bit rainy outside at the minute. I kind of guessed there was, and it's going to rain a little bit tomorrow as well. So I hope everyone had a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.